morning, everyone, and welcome to our Tours at 10. As you can see, I'm back in the collection storage. And today we're going to show you one of our most recent acquisitions, which actually kind of ties back to an earlier video, one of the first Tours at 10 we did about the Battle of Bennington. So here we go.
Hello, this is Callie Respusi, the collections manager here at the Bennington Museum, and I am here with a bread bowl, a kneading trough for making bread. This was used by Ruth Tilden Dewey, one of the early people who was living here in Bennington at the time. She was married to Elijah Dewey, who owned a large house down on East Main Street. And the story behind this bread bowl is that as the troops were gathering, Burgoyne was coming down toward Bennington, and people were getting ready for the Battle of Bennington. They knew that something bad was about to happen, and they were about to, the night before the battle, everyone was getting ready to go. And the story is that she stayed up late all night making 80 loaves of bread to send out with the troops.
She wasn't hoarding.
She wasn't what?
Hoarding.
Hoarding? No, she was not hoarding. She was sharing. She was making all this bread to send out to everybody else. The stories a bit closer to the battle are a little bit different. She was up all night. One of the stories says that she was up all night with a sick child, and she overheard several people talking about whether or not they were going to go out. There was one woman who was staying with them who was begging her husband not to go. Her husband did end up going. There was another one who was insisting that her family was going to do everything they could. So whether or not she really did make bread before the battle, we don't really know, but she was certainly very involved. She was a very feisty lady. And this is the bread bowl. This is certainly from around that time. And whether it's directly connected to the Battle of Bennington or not, we don't know, but it was certainly making bread that was eaten by people who were active in the Battle of Bennington. So it connects us in a very important way to history.
It's certainly a really beautiful bowl.
It is lovely. It has some really nice signs of wear. It's obviously very well loved, and it's been very well taken care of over the years too, to have survived so long.
I'm out of the frame right now, but I will just mention one thing, you know, it's hard to remember everything about these objects, but one of the things that actually Callie brought up when we brought this bowl into our collection, it was given to us by Charles Dewey, the direct descendant of the Dewey family, who were here, early settlers, and it helps us tell the story of women's role in the Battle of Bennington and early Bennington history. We often hear the stories of the men who went off and fought in the battle, but of course there were women on the home front within the homes who were participating and supporting those men as they went off. And so this story of Mary Tilden Dewey baking bread for the soldiers before or after the Battle of Bennington helps us broaden the stories that we can tell about that iconic event in Bennington's history.
There you go, another great, fascinating slice of history here at the Bennington Museum. Thank you so much for joining us on today's Tour at 10. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Please, everyone, stay safe. And if you're able and are so inclined, we'd love to have your support during this crazy time. Please share this video. Please comment and like it. And if you're also of mind and are able, we'd love your financial support. Like many organizations and businesses, we are certainly feeling the economic effect of this downturn. But we are committed to reopening, and we're committed to doing what we can to bring you content like this during this time. But frankly, we can't wait to have you back. We're getting a little punchy here, as you can imagine. I know you're probably getting punchy at home, but we look forward to having you back in the galleries, participating in our programs and seeing all the wonderful things that we have to share with you here. Stay safe and be well.